Good morning, Chloe! It's actually, it's kind of a good morning because it's raining again. But, at least, it's not snowing. So Chloe, as you probably know, hopefully, I love analogies. I love how it's so simple to relate things in this world to other things in this world. For example, how you can relate eating fruit to, I don't know, shoveling a sidewalk. Bad example. So I want to present to you this analogy that the United States of America is a lot like the human body. In some aspects, of course, not all aspects. If I wanted something to be exactly the same as something else, then I would have said the human body is exactly like the human body. So Chloe, you have the different parts of the body that all come together and they do different things and they help the body run smoothly. Synergy. The same thing with this country. You have working class, you have different agriculture, you have technology, you have education, different parts, and they all just come together and make our country run the way it is. And at the core of our analogy is this: what runs the human body? Well, if you know anything about the human body, then you know that it is the brain. And what runs the United States? Well, the US government, of course. And there's going to be some people who are like, man, the US government can't be a brain because it doesn't have a brain. Well, you need to shut up because you are irrelevant. So like the US government, the brain has many different parts that again come together to make the brain run smoothly and thus make the body run smoothly. You have your different lobes, you have the different cortexes, nerve endings, all that stuff comes together to make the brain. Yes, I just verbed brain. And a verb. But the thing that I want to focus on today is the fact that there are two different quote-unquote sides of the brain. There's the left brain and the right brain. The left brain deals with more logical, finite things like problem solving, facts, logic, things like that. And the right brain deals with more emotional things, like reactions to certain images, how you feel about music, whether you are creative or not. This left brain, right brain analogy is actually extremely inaccurate, but for the purposes of our US government brain analogy, we're gonna have to roll with it. So we just gotta be, beggars can't be choosers. They just can't. And the thing I would like to express is that I think that the US government is too left-brained. What do I mean by that? I mean, in the public eye, all government officials are perceived as being the same type of person, which I know isn't true at the core, but it's really how we perceive something that counts. And yeah, I know, there are many government officials who probably are artists, in their free time, painting, playing music, things like that. But they aren't when they're being government officials. I think it's extremely important to have a representation of all kinds of people in a nation's government, which includes artists, I think. And I'm not just saying this because I consider myself an artist. Actually, I am, because I consider myself an artist. Chloe, I want our government to be both right and left-brained. I think it would lead to a more creative nation. I think it would lead to a nation that is more inclined to invent things that will improve the nation. And that is why I think the US government should have more artists. Chloe, I will see you on Thursday.